What's up, Speds? Today I'm going to show you guys a brief lowdown tutorial on how I set up my Stream Deck. I've had my Stream Deck and I've been in GSRP for a few years now and just experimented with different ways and based on the commands and things that we use in GSRP. This is how I've set it up. This is what I found is the easiest and it works the best and it works the most. I will try to stay on topic. I have ADHD, so I may bounce in 37 different directions, but I will try to stay on topic as best as I can today. So I have the XL. I actually have both. I have the XL and then I have a 15 key. A lot of you might have the 15 key, so don't fret. I'm going to show you how I set up the 15 key to work, to be easy on the eyes because I like things to be organized. So I'll show you how I did that in just a minute. But I'm going to show you the tutorial on how to do things. So this is my setup. I have all my RTOs right here on the left and all things Teamspeak related over here. So I have north, all the RTOs, the 10 ones, mute, mic mute, briefing, things like that. Here I have two timers. I have a 10-minute timer for if we need to close an RTO, I just hit the button. Or spike timer for when we're in a pursuit. As soon as a pursuit happens, I hit the button. It's not going to show on the website, or it's not going to show on the software side, but on the actual Stream Deck, it shows you where that button is. It literally counts down, like it's counting down on my screen right now. But it won't show up here. But when it's done, it'll ding in your ear, so your timer's up. So it's literally easy peasy. So that's how I do that. These world clocks I just have in here just because we have players that play from all over the world. So just to kind of have a baseline of what time it is in other parts of the world, I just have these set up for Sydney, Australia, and London. Just very brief. I'm North America, so it's nowhere near 8:55 in the morning where I'm at. So anyway. So I have ping. My ping is for postals. So I just hit that button, and what it does is it's a multi-action that pops up, and it does the /ping command, but it leaves it open. So I can type in whatever the postal is on my numpad and just hit enter, and it's good to go. Very easy, very quick. I don't have to take my hand off of too many things because I play with controller and keyboard. So when I'm driving, I'm using controller, and I can punch in the postals, hitting that button, hit the postal, good to go. Engine, shut the engine off, things like that. And then these are my folders for different things like DNR. I'm DNREO, so I have a lot of DNR stuff in here relating to that. Fire, I'm not in fire anymore, but I just have it there. Discord related stuff, civilian stuff, SWAT documents for SWAT instructor stuff, and I have lieutenant documents for all things relating to lieutenant things. Teamspeak names, I'll go into that in a minute. And then I have more commands on the side. I have an on it for staff. Somebody makes a report, I hit that button and it automatically does on it. That's my on it command. It's green right in the top, easy to hit, easy peasy. Show IDs. Again, staff thing, it's just a command that literally just does the show IDs command. Show blips, lieutenants can do this. You hit show blips and then you can, on the map in the pause menu, it'll show you blips of who's in the area, but it only does it for 30 seconds and it's logged. So don't be trying to do it on Prios, you little speds. Revive, this is revive add. This is not just regular revive, this is revive add. Get killed in a staff sit, hit revive add, you're good to go. So I'm going to go over my priority section. Again, this is the XL version. It's going to look a lot different for the 15 key version, but again, I'll show you how to do that. Don't fret. I got you. North active, again, it's literally just the command. Things like that. North, south active, cooldown, all that. So now I'm going to show you how I do this. So I'm going to come over here to the tutorial section, and here I have show IDs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to right click on a space, and I'm going to create multi-action. So it's going to come in here, and I'm going to find system. Under system, I'm going to drag hotkey, and I'm going to drag text. Under hotkey, I'm just going to hit T to bring up the in-game. It brings up the chat menu. And then I'm going to do /show IDs in the message or the text channel or the text chat. And then at the end, I hit enter. Check this box so it hits enter at the end of your message when it's doing the command. So then all you have to do, you can come out here and make it look pretty. I have a couple icons and stuff downloaded just to kind of like organize. And then show IDs. You can name it so that way when you're in game, all you have to do is boop, hit that button, show IDs. Over here, what did I do with this one? I didn't do anything with this one. What did I do with this one? I'm literally drawing a blank. I'll remember it and I'll come back to it. So I go back over here. That's how you make the command. So whatever your command is, like in game, you can do, create another multi-action for show ID. You can do the /ID command. Again, you just drag over a hotkey, drag over text, you hit T. So you get pulled over, cops asking for your ID, you do /ID, and then, whatever your guy's ID is, Billy Bob Burkett. And then you whatever you can do the social in here as well. Like, you can do the color shit, whatever. You could do all that. And all you have to do to get it to do that in game is just hit the button. So you type in whatever you need in here, whatever the command is, /ID, Billy Bob Burkett, you put the social in there, whatever, and then come out here, again, make it look nice, ID, and then you can name it, whatever, however you remember, Billy Bob, and then come over here, do an icon, make it look good, however, whatever ones you download, you can download a few from the store. There's all different kinds of icons and stuff, just colors, that you can do to help you remember different like icon logos, things like that. So that's what I do for organizational purposes. So that's how you create commands. Same, it works. This works for the green zones. This works for the priorities. This works for any chat command in the game. Just come over here, make a multi-action, type in whatever that command is. You got to make sure it's right, because if you do it wrong, it's not going to work, obviously. So just take your time when you're filling it out, making sure all your buttons are good. So next, how do I do the TeamSpeak? Okay, this is probably going to be the part that takes the longest, just because there is 9, 10, 11 that I have. So when you come over to the TeamSpeak, if you know how to do the hotkeys, go to Tools, go to Options, you go to Hotkeys, and then to create a new one, you go Add, you go to Show Advanced Options, switch to channel, hit this arrow down, hit the switch to channel arrow down again, and then it's going to list all of the channels. So if you want to go to CivRP Zone 10, you click CivRP Zone 10. Or you want to go to Law Enforcement North RTO, this is the part you have to be careful, because if you just hit Law Enforcement North, it's not going to work. That's the header. That's same thing with the off-duty channels, lieutenant channels. If I just do lieutenant channels, it's not going to work, because that's this. you have to find Lieutenant Channels Lounge. That's the lounge. That's the sub channel of this channel. So you just got to be attentive when you're making this. So double click that, or CivRP Zone 10, double click it on current server, and then whatever your hotkey is. If you have a combination of keys that you use for hotkeys or you want to use for hotkeys, or let me show you how I do it. You come back over here to Teamspeak, and I have this cheeky little thing called F24. So on the Stream Deck, if you pull over, I'll go back over to the tutorial. You're gonna drag over a hotkey again from the system, and then you come here, hit this down arrow, and there's all these different keys, and you can hit the F keys, and it goes all the way down to 24. So obviously on a regular keyboard, it goes up to F12 right here. The Stream Deck offers all these extra keys. So I have F24 all the way down to F16, F15, F14 for my lounge off duties. And then your hotkeys for the mute buttons, same thing. You go in and do the this is to mute the RTO in your ears. And then this is your mic mute. You go in and you create Alt 0, like whatever combination of hotkeys that you want to use. You can create that here, and then you just translate that over to the Teamspeak. Again, going to options, go to tools, options, hotkeys, and then right here, you just create a new one, and then you either do speaker, toggle speaker mute. Boom, it mutes your thing. So that's how you do your hotkeys for Teamspeak. Now you have to do it for all the channels. You see all these channels here. South RTO 1, RTO 2, North RTO, North RTO 1, all that highways, briefing room, all of it. So that's going to take the longest time. It's a pain in the butt, but make sure you do it right. Because if you do something wrong, you're going to go to the wrong channel, whatever. I have lost my train of thought here. Teamspeak Names, that's another good one. So I have it set up for, just go ahead and delete this one. I have it set up for SWAT, CAT, Patrol, K9, DNR. So I'll show you what this does. So there's my name there, right? So if I hit the DNR button, it automatically changes my name to DNR. If I hit the CAT button, it changes my name to CAT. SWAT, same thing. And then if I hit Patrol, it goes right back to my regular name. Easy peasy. How do I do this? Well, I'm going to show you. So on the Stream Deck Marketplace, it's this little colorful button here. You can download a plugin called Teamspeak 3 Integration by Zergod right here. And you drag over, change nickname. Boom. So I made this one. I did a tutorial before and I botched it. So I'm making this one. So I'm not in Motor, but I just made this one just for tutorial purposes. So you'll drag over the Teamspeak or the change nickname button, and then you'll name it whatever you want to name it. You can change the icon if you want to or not. Put your nickname in. So like here, just your call sign, your name, and then at the end, whatever your subdivision is. So automatically it's going to do that. So how you get your client query API is you go to Teamspeak. Again, you go to tools, go to options, and then you're going to go to add-ons. I'm not going to click this because if you've seen my client query API, then you could control my Teamspeak. You're going to hit this settings button. And then once you hit the settings button, it's going to pop up another box, and it's going to have your client query right there at the top. You're going to copy and paste that in this client query section right here. Copy and paste it. Once you copy and paste it, you're going to be able to change your name to, you know, whatever you set up in this team in here. It's very easy. You don't have to tab out of the game. You don't have to do nothing. It won't mess with your anything. You just come over here, click that button, and it changes your name. Very easy peasy. It's an awesome piece of work. Clean that up. So next, lieutenant. This is my lieutenant folder for you sergeants or lieutenants or whatever. Highly recommend doing a folder like this. I have everything from the onboarding policy, the scene command policy, signal 4 policies, use of force, briefings, FTO policies, blacklisted, all of it. Basic training slideshows, AUP documents, penals, roster, keybinds, all of it. How I do this is under system. Under system on the right hand side here, I'm going to drag over website. Boom. And then you're going to go to the Discord and you're going to copy the link of whatever policy thing that you want to post in here or have in here, and you're going to put it right here. And then once you do it, it's going to come up with like these are docs, this is a sheet, and this is the slide. So it'll automatically put the icon there of what it is, but it won't put the name. So you just put in your name right here under title, and it'll put it there nice and pretty. You can make it look however you want it to look. So that's how you do that. And then these cheeky little buttons right here are another cool plugin for the Stream Deck. Here under Discord, you go back to the marketplace and you download the Discord plugin. And then you're going to go to voice channel, drag it over, and then it's going to pop it in there. You'll have to log in. You have to authorize your Stream Deck to do this. But it's real easy. It doesn't mess with anything. So then you'll go find whatever server that you want to go to right here. George say roleplay. And then you'll find whatever channel you want to pop in there. So let's say LEO pings. We want to go to the LEO pings. So boom. It'll put it right there. It kind of gives it a name, but I like to rename mine LEO pings just because it's hard to see a lot of times. So then you can hit this T button to change the font, make it bigger, change the color, change the font, whatever you want. Web dings if you want web dings, or wing dings, whatever helps you sleep at night. And then boom. So now it's real cool. So right now I'm on Media Corner. So if I hit the LEO pings button, boom, it automatically goes to the LEO pings channel. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So that is the basic tutorial on how to add these things into your Stream Deck. Now I'm going to show you how I organize the 15 key. So this is the 15 key. Obviously, the XL, you're not going to be able to fit all this on the main screen. It's just going to push it off. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. You can do it this way, how I have it set here. So you have your main stuff right here on this first screen, like your spike timer, your 10-minute timer, ping, engine, revive, show IDs, documents, all that on it. And then right here, you just chuck your RTOs and your TeamSpeak stuff into a folder. So all you have to do when you want to change an RTO, you just hit the button. You hit that button, it'll come into this folder, and you change your RTO, mute your speakers, mute your mic, whatever. Easy peasy. Come back out, same thing for Prios. This isn't currently set up the way it needs to be just because I accidentally imported this from the XL, so it just pushed everything off. But nevertheless, how you can organize this is you create 3 different folders within this Prios folder. In the Prios, you have north, south, and highways. They're obviously not set up now, but we can go ahead and do that. So let's say north. So you're going to go find the Prios status command, and let's say we want to make it active. Boom, prio n ac. So we're going to come to north, and we're going to create a multi-action. Going back to these multi-action joints. Hotkey T text command prios north ac, right? And then hit enter at the end. Check the box to hit the enter. Go back, and then you can put whatever icon if you want to organize it. Red for active, north active. Boom. And then it's set up. And now you can set up active pending cooldown in this north section. And you can do your green zones in here as well. And then same thing for south. Right click, create multi-action, hotkey, text, make your hotkey T, and make your text the command, prio S active. Hit enter at the end. Go back. Put an icon in there for red. South. Active. Boom. And then now you're organized again with limited keys. It's easy peasy. You can fill out, you can do that. I would probably throw in the time zones right here just to fill out that space. And you can organize it. You can also create different pages too for the 15 keys. You can create different pages. So you can make page 1, page 2. So now one of your buttons is going to be your page selector. And you can move that over here if you want. Move this, organize it, however you want. Go to page 2. And then you can put all your, you can put all your folders over here. Like say all your documents and stuff, your documents, discords, all that. You could put all those over here. So you keep this channel or this page for like stuff that might be more important to you. It's personal preference. Like I said, this is how I do it. This is just some ideas for the 15 key. They also make a mobile version of this that you can get for free and do the same thing on your phone. It's literally just called Streamdeck app. They do have a paid version where you can like change the size, so you can get an XL on your phone. You just pay for the subscription, and same thing. You just come in here, you download the software, you come in here, and you set it up the same way. Different hotkeys and things like that. Set it up the same way with the 15 key or whatever it is. So that's the lowdown and dirty tutorial on how to set up the Stream Deck. Again, it's probably very long because I went in 37 different directions. That's the way my brain works. Sorry. But if you have any questions about anything that I covered here, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Peace.